The people of the country were extremely blind. Zhang's sun got deep. This was Lion's first appearance, and was attacked. The people of the country naturally couldn't tolerate it. Seeing such a terrifying scene, the human rights present were all frightened. This was also the first time the people of the country killed someone in public. However, at this time, someone wanted to survive and directly pulled the man. He saw everyone applauding and cheering for him. The people of the country who were worried about the collapse of his image just now actually exposed William. The cheers of the people of the country not only gave the people of the country the confidence, but also gave Lion a hint that violence is allowed. It is even something to be proud of. After that, the people of the country have completely become a tyrant. The first person to be bullied is Shanhai. The people of the country will always put the rules in front of the people of the country, and let him eat them. Under the power of the people of the country are reluctant but can only do it. Such a disgusting screen directly looks at Eileen's pregnancy. It also highlights the interesting desire for control of the people of the country. However, the people of the country still don't know that the Superman he fears most in his life, the inner soldier Nanhai, is found by Buchiel. In order to deal with the people of the country, Buchier released him. Although he had been frozen for several years, Soldier Nanhai's superpowers were still fighting. Soldier Nanhai was in the hands of the first generation of super popular people. Now the people of the country replaced him and established a new group of people. In order to hide back to his position in the west, Soldier Nanhai decided to get rid of the people of the country with Buchier. On this day, Buchier deceived the people of the country into an abandoned house. When the people of the country saw Soldier Nanhai, they were exposed. The people of the country always thought that he is the strongest Superman in the new 9. But in the eyes of the Soldier Nanhai, the main countryman is just a 3D version of him. This makes the main countryman very unhappy. The main countryman still doesn't know that Buchiel has been injected with the number 5 compound and now has superpowers. At this time, the strength of the two is about the same, and Buchiel has the same laser eyes as the main countryman. The main countryman still has a hard time facing the two people's flanking attack. At this moment, Hongbien has the superpower Xiaoyi and joins the battle. This situation put the people of the country at a complete disadvantage. Buchier and the Soldier Nanhai killed the people of the country. The three people were reasonable and prepared to subdue the people of the country, and prevent the people of the country from looking back so that he could not use the laser eye attack. Then the Soldier Nanhai began to actively use superpowers and prepared to kill the people of the country. The people of the country who did not want to die finally escaped. Buchier and the others attacked for a while. After today's battle, the people of the country responded to the Soldier Nanhai and even hallucinated during the speech. When he saw Soldier Nanhai appear, he ran away. In order to relieve the anxiety in his heart, he flew alone to the top floor of Walter International and released the pressure on the moon. Now Yu and Soldier Nanhai found the Master Man after flying for a long time. Although Soldier Nanhai knew that the Master Man was his son, in his eyes, the Master Man was just an experimental product. However, the Master Man did not think so. He was already prepared for this. But what the people of the country never expected was that in the eyes of the Soldier Nanhai, he was just a weakling. He was not worthy of being his son, let alone a brat he had never seen before. Unexpectedly, at this time, a man with humanity was not afraid of his heart. He showed his laser eyes and shot the Soldier Nanhai away. At this time, the people of the country asked the man to run away, but it was too late. He was hit hard by the Soldier Nanhai. To be honest, although the people of the country can write, they still have feelings for the man. At this time, Bujian was killed by Lingjin. Soldier Nanhai couldn't figure out why Bujian attacked him. Bujian's reason was very simple. The man was his wife's son. Before his wife Rui was hit by Ka Ling, Bujian had promised him that he would protect the man, so he didn't allow anyone who came to receive any harm. At this moment, Mei Fu began to attack the people of the main country. This all stemmed from the persecution of Mei Fu by the people of the main country. Not long ago, the people of the main country put Mei Fu's ball into the underground dungeon of the water tower, and revealed an even more outrageous plan. He wanted to extract Mei Fu's laziness and regenerate his descendants. This plan completely pushed Mei Fu to a dead end. Therefore, when he had the opportunity to kill the people from the main country, he never wanted to miss this opportunity. When he was provoked, he unleashed an astonishing amount of fighting power. Buchier was beaten to a consecutive defeat. At this time, all hope was on Xinguang. In order to allow Xinguang to use his superpower for the longest time, Shuichi adjusted the lights in the venue to the maximum. Xingguang originally relied on electricity to attack his opponents. The more electricity he had, the greater the energy he would explode. The boys around him saw something was wrong and wanted to take advantage of it. He made a move early, but he still took a step forward. At this time, everyone rushed forward to hold him firmly, then pulled out the nerve readings that had been prepared and took out his mouth and nose. However, he had been poisoned and began to gain energy. Once he was released, the consequences would be disastrous. At this time, he turned to face the black running team. This made them feel desperate. Everyone knows that the superpower of the boy on the four sides can destroy the world. When all the troops can do it, Mei Fu rushed over and took the boys on the four sides and broke the window together. Finally, Mei Fu chose to sacrifice his own life to protect everyone. Without Mei Fu, the motherland people wanted to kill the black runner team, and several people responded with their hands. However, at this time, Lion stood up and asked the motherland people to take him away. In fact, in this section, I think Lion wanted to protect Butch. After all, it was not protection but sincerity to protect him. I believe the boy also felt it, so he stood up and asked the motherland people to stop. However, the motherland people have not fully understood human nature and listened to their son's words and left here with him. Hello everyone. I am Junshan, please push here. The coal float is dead. The boys on the four sides are refrozen. The people of the motherland seem to be the winner. But if you think about it carefully, he has not won because he has never got what he hopes for in his life. He hopes to be recognized in exchange for a testimonial from the boys on the sides. But he cannot grasp the warmth of his true heart. In fact, the longest and most painful punishment is not letting him die, but letting him never get what he wants most. All the battles won by the motherland are lost in the only outcome they want.